Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Re-Birthday Infoshop and Boutique. It's pretty special. And you're gonna want to take a look. Re-Birthday is a space where you can find a little bit of everything. Clothing, upcycled clothing, reclaimed stickers with, cool graffiti art on them, and there's old-fashioned jewelry, really beautiful, unique stuff, and affordable things. There's a price range. I want people from every walk of life, from any culture, from any background to come and find something that makes them feel beautiful and feel that they can be who they want to be that day and build upon that. Here at Re-Birthday we have live events, small gatherings, we have book clubs, we have workshops on self-care, and it's an opportunity for the young people who can't get into the bars, who otherwise would get into some other stickier things. I hold space for them, and I let them know that they're good here.
It's important here, especially in Flagstaff, because there's such a big youth population. A lot of the shows around Flagstaff are 21 plus. Sometimes it can be hard to find really cool events to attend, so places like Re-Birthday that throw all ages events are really fantastic.
The most important part of Re-Birthday is for people to come in here from a totally different lifestyle and say, whoa. Some people say, what is this place? And I'm like, well, they're like, you're kind of tucked away, and I didn't find you, and you're not really advertised. And I said, well, there's a reason for that. The people who are meant to come in here are the people who are meant to come in here and benefit from that intimate experience, so that they can say, wow, I never heard of zines. So one of the first workshops that I put on was a zine making workshop. So this is a zine specifically on self-care. We did a prompt, and there were responses and contributions from people from 11 years old to in their 60s, and so everybody contributed, and we made this beautiful zine, and yeah, it was really fun. And so there's opportunities to host workshops as well as attend workshops. We get creative here in this space, and we're only limited by our imaginations, and within the confines. I have lovely neighbors, and I'm so thankful for the community that's in this building, because it's underground right now. So like when all the businesses close, we're taking over the lobby, and sometimes with my landlord, he doesn't exactly know that. So yeah. So all right. So this is communal lobby, and when the CPA and the massage therapist and ski club and the thrift store all go home at night, we transform this into rock and roll lobby, and people come in, and some of the shows are so intimate that they'll be sitting together on the ground, and people are just like elbow to elbow, and people will fill up in here. And sometimes there's a show and there's only 3 people here, but it doesn't even matter, because everybody who's here just feels so enriched to be a part of Re-Birthday, and that they can tell that this is the beginning of something really important, something really special and significant, and there's merit in that, and there's something to be respected. It's sacred, and it's really important for me to continue this love labor, because it was it was born, and you know, when you give birth to something, you have to nurture it, you have to nourish it, and sometimes it takes a community to raise a child. I've witnessed that, you know, and the metaphor applies to Re-Birthday in so many ways.
Yeah, it was cool. You know, it was small and intimate and rowdy, and bands will come through and go harder, I think, on these shows, where even if you only have like 10 or 15 people coming out to the event, the space makes it feel like it's a full house. And it makes you really go a little bit further, I think, performance-wise. I think Re-Birthday is super important. What it serves as a staple in the community, and like being a venue and a place for people who have a harder time getting shows booked at bigger venues or don't really have a pull, it's a great place to start.
Re-Birthday has been a really, really cool place for me because it was the first show I've ever played was here at Re-Birthday. So for me, it was like this really cool space that I came into, allowed me to like gain a lot of connections here in the Flagstaff music scene, and allowed me to make a lot of really cool friends and meet a lot of really cool people. And Doni has really created this wonderful space which people are able to like connect and see really cool shows in a really intimate setting and see some really cool art, and it's been a really cool place for me to come to do those sorts of things.
It's a good community building center as a hub of creative individuals. It's the room of, what is it, the room of requirement? It could be whatever you want it to be. It's important to donate to smaller things like this because they don't really have like the booking impression that like bigger venues, more established venues will have. It's more of like a local spot, I think. Bands will reach out to me saying that so and so, like Jesse sent them, and I'm like, I don't even know a Jesse.
This one's really fun. I love this one.
It's great.
Yeah. And you know, gosh, these guys, this show was so awesome. Like, but yeah, gosh, this show was just like, everyone was so sweet, and it was just like, different communities are coming on tour, and they're breathing life into this community, you know, like just at the right time. And it's like, people are reaching out to me now through Facebook, through email, and saying, hey, I heard about Re-Birthday, can we book a show?
Bands will reach out to me saying that they'll be like, oh, they're passing through in a month. And a month from now, Fire Creek's booked up, Flag Rew's booked up, Green Room's booked up, Orpheum's booked up, and it's not going to be feasible to get a show for those bands. But you have a place like Re-Birthday that's community driven and independently produced, and it really embodies the DIY ethos. You're going to be able to have a spot here, I think.
So, like, 80% of the shows are from people from around the world, from around the United States, are already hearing about this. It's like Tiny Desk. It's really, really popping off. It's like something special. This is historical, and I know that I'm only gaining momentum. And so,
Cool.
let's keep it going. The emphasis in Re-Birthday is self-care, and that to me is the foundation of the deeper part of building community. And I felt like the self-care aspects of this town I was underexposed to, and I was looking for them. And so since I've been here almost 10 years now, this is kind of my ode to that deeper part of community, an authentic, genuine connection through collaboration. And I know that there is a lot of roots kind of stuff going on here in this town. But sometimes it can be a little exclusive, and so this is an inclusive space for everyone.
Trying to live without your love is one more sleepless night. Let me show you good. I know wrong from right.
So these are my beautiful mother's beautiful beads that she made while she was visiting here in Flagstaff. And this helps fund, basic things for her because she's on a fixed income, and so it's really helpful to her for me to be able to sell her things, which is really great. Everything here has a story. There's so many beautiful little treasures in here. There's a woman who has Parkinson's, and she helps pay for her medicine through her creation of flowers. She makes these really beautiful paper flowers. And that can be. So here there was a woman who was visiting a friend, and she said that her truck was going to break down, and so she said, I have all this artwork. If my truck breaks down, then unfortunately I lose all of my stuff. And so I was like, I have a shop, let's sell it and or put it in, and then I can send you the money. And so this week, she sold a painting for the first time, and so that's really exciting that I get to tell her about that. And I want to be able to pay the artists in a timely manner, but right now, because of my fund situation, rent comes first, and so this is a priority. There's so many different radical roller derby lady. Okay, girls, it's pretty cool. Oh, wait. We gotta. Yeah, this is good stuff. There's a lot of different album styles and just art. Art comes in so many different forms. It's incredible. We've got coffee pot. We've got Erin Ponzo. We've got a little bit of everything. We've got Lav, Andula, Lavandula. Good stuff. Come in and check it out. Yeah. I want to foster a community of, accountability and just authentic care. Because I think a lot of people don't really know what that is, and some people have never had it, and some people, don't know what it looks like when they see it, because we, sometimes they don't realize that there is an exception to the rule. It's hard to get to some people when they feel like they're just being sold on something. So to ask for money, it's tough, because there have been people who have helped me back in high school that I'm still I'm going to make them the most beautiful gift basket, and it's I haven't been able to. I have the gift baskets, I can't send them in the mail. It's an opportunity for you to contribute, even if you can't be here on the nights that we're having shows, and buy the merchandise and come here physically. It's an opportunity for you to be a part of it, and we will honor you. We will honor the fact that you are helping keep alive a community space that is really healing.
I think it's really important to contribute to spaces like Re-Birthday financially if you are able to, because a lot of times we take the places that throw shows for granted, because we come here, we have a good time, though it's important to also give back to the spaces so the spaces can stay open. Yeah, it's really important, because these spaces are important.
Patreon is an opportunity for you to get involved directly with Re-Birthday from where you are, wherever you are. It is a voluntary subscription service where you can pledge to donate $1, $5, whatever you're able to contribute to help keep the doors open here. And I want to be able to pay the artists directly. Patreons will get a special shout out at every show. We're going to transform the front door of Re-Birthday and give thanks to all of our Patreon subscribers. And thank you so much for getting through this video and showing mad love and support. So, blessings.
Smile, piece of paper thin, and then